Hey, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video than I've typically done. I've recently picked up a new hobby. I'm backpacking now, and I'm about to start a solo overnight on the Low Gap Trail. I'm at the trailhead, about to put on my pack and head out on the trail. I will be talking to you later. Hope to have a good time. It's a beautiful day out. See you later. So I left the Forest Road trailhead and going counterclockwise on the trail. The first little bit of this trail is basically follows a two-track. Has a lot of gravel on it. It's not very comfortable to walk on, but I just now came to a split where a two-track goes off to the right here and is taped off, and now I get onto a proper walking trail. And there we go. So we're in it now. I will talk to you later. So I just came down pretty steep ridge, down a number of switchbacks, and I'm about to cross my first stream. I'm very surprised there's not more water here given the way that it's been raining recently. But yep, successfully down the first ridge. Not looking forward to going back up it. Beautiful country though. And a little bit of mud on the trail now that the gravel's gone. Talk to you later. So I've made the climb back out of the valley, back on top of the ridge now. And despite some several switchbacks on the way up, that was still a pretty steep climb. But I'm here, I got my wind back, and we're back on top of the ridge. So, and the scenery is still beautiful. I will talk to you later. Bye. So I made it to the Low Gap Road crossing, and I'm at the bridge. I came down off the road crossing, off these steps right here, and walked into a cloud of tiger swallowtail butterflies. Unfortunately, I didn't have my camera running right then. Some of them are still around, and you can see them flitting about. There had to be 50 of them, and I walked right into the midst of them. It was beautiful. Anyway, onward out into the backcountry now to look for a campsite. I will talk to you later. Bye. So I've made it to where I'm going to camp. Picked out my campsite. From the Low Gap Road Bridge, I came up over the first ridge, down into the valley again, and I think this is the second or the third campsite I came to. Still pretty heavily used, trampled down, but nice and secluded, I think, on a Monday night. And good access to water. Creek is right over here. So that'll be good. And lots of tiger swallowtail butterflies still. Must be that time of the year for them. Anyway, time to take a little break, get set up, and chill for a while. I will talk to you later. So Got camp all set up. Backpack's hanging there. That's my shelter for the night, my Alps Mountaineering. I don't know what model it is. It was obsolete when I bought it, or it was an old model when I bought it. Haven't taken the kitchen out yet, but we'll do that shortly. I've already had my lunch. It was just a sandwich. So I think I'll filter some water, sit and relax for a while, and then take a nap out in this peaceful quiet. I will talk to you later. Hey, it's 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. Had my breakfast and my coffee already. I'm still in my jammies though. The sun is just making its way over the ridge into the valley. I imagine here in the next hour or so I'll pack up and head out on the trail to head home. So I will talk to you as soon as I get rocking. See you later. Okay, camp is all torn down and packed up. I'm ready to hit the trail. All I got to do is put my pack on and walk off. I'm going to try something new with my Mobius on my way out of here. Hopefully it'll work out. You'll see some cool footage. Other than that, about to hit the trail. I will talk to you later. See you. So I have made the climb out of the valley for the final time. I am up on the ridge. And there's the sun just coming up over the adjacent ridge. Well, I guess it just came up a while ago. Trail should be pretty flat from here out. I've got my wind back from the climb up, and I'm good to go. So I will probably not talk to you again until I get to the Orcut Road. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. So I've reached Orcut Road now. I'm going to start walking on gravel 2-track again. I'm not real excited about that. The last little bit of this trail that's been along the ridge has been just glorious. The woods through there are very mature, real big trees, and it's just beautiful. But here we go. That's my path now. I will talk to you later. Okay, I'm about halfway back to the ranger station now. There's where I just came from, the little gravel 2-track or cut road, and here is where the trail goes. Up Tulip Tree Trace Road, and there's the trail marker right there. So, more gravel, wider road, and here we go. I will talk to you later. So I'm at the tower now. It's back there in the woods. You can see it through the trees right up there. This patch of the trail over this road is not a lot of fun to walk on. The gravel's kind of hard on your feet, and the trail is about 15 feet wide, so you kind of lose that intimate connection with the forest. But the woods are nonetheless just as beautiful, and there are some very majestic trees along the way. So if you keep your eyes peeled, there's still beautiful things to see. So onward and upward. I will talk to you later. Well, as soon as I put my phone away, here I get to split off of the Low Gap Trail and back onto proper walking trail. I'm excited about that. So here we go on our last leg. Talk to you later. So there's where I just came from. And I had heard on forums and on all trails and such, people complaining about there being spots in the trail where there was logging and it was unsightly. Well, I just happened upon one of those spots. There's a big hole in the forest right here and a bunch of down timber, but there's no big logs here, so it's not that the wind has knocked it down. Somebody's come and taken them. It's a real shame. There's some good sized trees here that are gone now, and all of this is opened up to erosion. Real sad. Alright. Anyway, that's where I'm headed. On my way. Talk to you later. So there's where I just came from. Last bit of that trail was really nice. Aside from the places that looked like they were logged, which was kind of sad. There were some really beautiful sights along the way. And here I am, back at the car park, and there's my wheels. So this is the end of it. I will put in some color commentary when I'm at home, after driving home, and that'll be the end of this one. I will talk to you then. See you. Okay, well, it's been a couple days since I got back from my trip. I'm sitting in my backyard now, and there's a couple of things I wanted to say to close things out. Learned a couple things while I was on my trip, and the first one is that despite this being only the second trip that I've taken in a very long time, I'm really not that bad at it. I feel like I can plan and execute a simple backpacking trip and not only be safe, but for the most part be comfortable all the time. And that's a good thing to know about myself. I enjoy that. The second lesson is not quite so easy. I had a very difficult time on the trip. In between when I got my camp set up on Monday and when I went to bed on Monday night, I had a block of time where I was out in that peaceful environment by myself without a lot to do, and that was surprisingly difficult for me. I have a lot to learn about how to be alone in that situation. So whether you like this video or hated it, there will be more of them coming as I take more solo trips in the future to avail myself of the opportunity to learn that, how to be alone in the wilderness. So that's it. Thanks for coming along with me on my trip. I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you later.